Hi everyone, welcome to Time for You and welcome to your yoga practice today. Today we are doing an intermediate back bending sequence. So let's get started. Get yourselves comfortable and let's do this.
Listen to the sound of the stars and the moon and the deep blue sea.
So slowly getting comfortable, you can either sit cross-legged or if this is not comfortable, you can have one leg behind you or two legs behind you. So feeling that comfortable position, if this is better for you, you can stay here or you can come back to cross-legged. So getting comfortable here, taking a couple of deep breaths. Before starting our warm-up, just taking this time just for yourself. Slowly closing your eyes, taking a deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Continuing your breathing. Feeling the cool air coming in on your inhales and feeling the warm air releasing on your exhales. Relaxing your shoulders down, relaxing your eyes and relaxing your forehead. And if any thoughts or worries coming, on your inhales, accepting them, and on your exhales, releasing them. Slowly starting with our warm-up. If you want, you can keep your eyes closed or either slowly opening your eyes, having your hands on our knees, and we're slowly warming up our shoulders, rolling our shoulders up, back, and down. And continuing that breathing in through our nose and releasing through our nose. And slowly relaxing our shoulders back down. We're moving slowly from one side to the other side. And we're moving to the side. We're now moving towards our left side. We're lifting that left shoulder up and down. Moving to the right, lifting that right shoulder up and down. And left shoulder up and down. Creating that flowing movement. So help to open up our hips, warming up our spine. And slowly coming back to center, looking towards our right side, twisting with our neck towards our right side, back to center, and towards our left. Back to center, towards our right side, And last time back to center, towards our left. Coming back to center and slowly removing our head down, bringing our chin in towards our chest. And inhale, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhale down. Inhale up. And last time, exhale down, chin towards our chest. And coming back to center. Extending our legs out into the mat. And moving our knees to get rid of any tension. And relaxing our legs down, feet up towards us. And shoulders back. Slowly putting our hands beside us, taking a couple of deep breaths. Feet engaged towards us, and slowly on our inhale, reaching our arms up. Keeping our arms extended. Slowly twisting towards our right side, looking towards our right, twisting our hips with us, and slowly our right hand behind our back, opening our chest, coming back, extending our right arm up and changing to the other side in our twist, moving towards our left side this time, and our left hand onto the ground behind our back. And opening our chest and coming back. Inhale, reaching our arm up, and exhale slowly, releasing our arms beside us. And from here, we're sweeping our feet beside us, going to an over tabletop position with our hands in front of us. And we're starting in cat-cow by inhaling, looking up, hollowing our back out, and exhale, rounding our back. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding. 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 And from here, going into child's pose. Legs further, feet together, extending our hands out and relaxing our forehead onto the mat. Staying here for a couple of breaths, taking this moment just for yourself and your practice. And on our next inhale, our right hand is going through our left arm. And slowly relaxing your head back down to the side. help with our shoulders and our back, opening our shoulders up. Coming back and to the other side. This time our left arm coming through. Slowly from here, coming back into our child's pose. And really stretching our hands out, our arms out as far as you can to feel that stretch, neutralizing our spine. And slowly from here, inhaling, coming back onto our knees. Tucking our toes in, and we're lifting our hips up in downward dog, creating that triangle with our body, slowly pedaling our feet, warming up the back of our legs. And slowly bending one knee, looking through our arm and our leg, and then changing to the other side, creating that flowing movement. So to one side, bending our right knee, looking towards our left, looking through our arm, that gap through our arm and our leg, and to the other side. And then changing from one side to the other side. And from here, coming into a still downward dog. Fingers nicely spread, feet hip distance apart. And breathing in and out, making sure you keep your shoulders back, head back. Slowly we're walking or stepping forward onto our mat. Keeping our hands on the mat. And vertebra by vertebra, we're rolling our spine back up. Slowly coming up. And when we're up, rolling our shoulders up, back, and down. Taking a deep breath in here and deep breath out. And on our next inhale, opening our chest and moving our arms back. Keeping that ground in our legs and a micro bend in our knees. And slowly on our exhale, we're moving our arms forward if you can, joining your palms together, and rounding our shoulders, rounding our back. Inhale, opening. Arms back. Exhale, rounding. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And slowly coming back. Moving our shoulders, moving our knees, warming up our body. And allowing that free movement to really warm up our body. Opening up our back. And slowly coming back, having our hands on our hips. Inhale, opening our chest, looking up. And slowly breathing out, staying here, keeping a micro bend in our knees, really opening our chest, opening our back up. And slowly coming forward. And again, inhale, opening our chest. And looking up and opening our back. Not going too deep as we're still warming up our spine. Breathing in and breathing out here. And slowly coming forward on our next inhale, reaching our arms up, joining our palms, looking towards the palm, and again opening our chest. Moving our arms back, going with your own limit here. And slowly moving forward, hands towards our heart center, keeping our palms together, pressing our palms together. Keeping our hips square, slowly moving towards our right side, looking towards our right. And back to center and looking towards our left. Keeping our hips straight, not moving our hips with us, but keeping our hips looking forward. And twisting to the side. Back to center. Back towards our right side. Back to center. Back towards our left. Coming back to center on our inhale, reaching our arms up, joining our palms, and again that opening of the chest. And coming down, moving our hands down onto the mat. If it's hard to reach the mat, keeping that bend in the knee. Breathing in, opening our chest here. Hands on our shins, or if you can, reaching the floor and coming into our forward fold. And from here, very slowly, we're bending our knees. And again, reaching our arms up. Finding that balance. Palms together. If it's too difficult, you can keep your arms hip distance apart. And slowly moving our hands back down. And moving all the way down, bending our knees all the way. Extending our legs out. Slowly opening our chest, moving our hands back, finding that balance, and coming into a seated position. That can get time getting used to as well, because it's finding that balance and strength in your legs from here to come back down. So if that's too difficult, you can always go back onto your knees into O4s and then back down. So from here we'll be going into our twist. So crossing our legs again into a cross-legged position. Starting with our right hand, we're having our right hand on our left knee and having our other hand right behind us, behind our back. We're opening our chest on our inhale, and on our exhale we're twisting. Looking towards the back of the room. Every inhale we're straightening our back, and every exhale we're twisting further. And coming back to center, changing to the other side. This time our left hand on our right knee, other hand right behind us. Inhale, straightening our back, and exhale, twisting. And slowly coming back to center. extending our legs out onto the mat, and very slowly having our feet in front of the mat so you have enough room in the back of your mat. Inhaling here, arms out, and slowly lowering down onto the mat, engaging our core here, relaxing our head down and relaxing our arms down. Focusing here on our modified bridge poses, so we're bending our knees towards our sitting bone, feet hip distance apart, hands beside us, and on our inhale, bringing our hips up. And slowly take your breather, exhaling, coming back down. And inhale, bring our hips back up. Holding here, breathing in and breathing out. Keeping our hands beside us this time, or we're interlacing our fingers underneath our hips. Breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Making sure to look straight ahead, not looking from one side to the other side when you're in the bridge pose. On our exhale, hands back beside us and lowering our hips back down. We're going for double knee tuck, hugging our knees in towards our chest. Rocking from one side to the other side to massage our back. From here, coming back, feet back towards our sitting bone, hands back beside us, going to our one-legged modified bridge pose. So we're starting with our right leg, extending our right leg out, keeping both knees in the same line, so leg not too low and not too high. Hands beside us. On our inhale, lifting up. Finding that balance here, this really works our strength of our legs and working our spine. And coming back down to take your rest. And last time on this side, inhaling again, lifting our leg up and hips up. Breathing in here and breathing out through your nose. And coming back down, bending our knee back, changing to the other side. Inhaling, extending our leg, checking your distance, keeping your knee heights the same. Hands beside us, and we're inhaling, lifting our hips up. Breathing in here and breathing out. Coming back for a rest. And last time on this side, inhaling. And coming back down, lowering your leg and going for a double knee tuck. Hugging our knees in towards our chest and rocking from one side to the other side. And from here, either rolling over to our side to come into a seated position, or we're rocking ourselves back up. So we're extending our legs out and rocking ourselves back up to a seated position, putting our feet back down to the side. And for this, we're going into our modified camel and our camel. This will warm us up for our ending pose, which will be our bridge pose in our back bending sequence today. So for our modified camel, coming onto our knees and keeping our feet hip distance apart. Slowly tucking our toes in. And for the first time we're opening our chest for our first round. And as well, moving your hands not on your hips but slightly behind on your back. And firstly, we're staying here, opening our back, opening our chest back, and if you can, looking up towards the ceiling. From here, coming back to center. Going into our second round. So with our hands, we're reaching our feet. We're making sure to keep our body straight, not twisting from one side to the other side too much. So you can start with one side, inhaling, lifting our arm forward and back, staying here, having our other hand on our hip, or if you're ready, inhale to the other side. Having both hands on our feet, on the heels of our feet, and slowly when you're ready, dropping your head back. Slowly we're staying here, or if you feel comfortable, putting our feet flat onto the ground. And to come out of it, slowly putting our hands on our hips, keeping our hips straight and square, and coming forward straight away into our child's pose to neutralize our spine. And slowly coming back up. Going into our second round. You can always stay with the modified or going into the full. So always going with your own limits. And we're always starting by keeping our toes tucked in. And as well, when you're in the full, making sure your hips are more forward. So your hips are not too far back, but you're keeping that opening. So very slowly, again, opening our chest first, looking up. One hand coming back, and the other one. And again, making sure to keep that opening as much as you can. Slowly dropping your head back. From here, staying here, we're dropping our feet fully down. And from here, hands on our hips, moving forward straight into our child's pose again, neutralizing our spine, staying in here for a couple of breaths. And from here, inhaling, coming up back onto our knees, and we're lowering all the way down, either in plank or onto our knees, down into the mat. And inhale, we're opening our chest into our upward dog. Can always slowly come back down if that's too much. So bending your elbows, staying here in a chaturanga, or moving up in our full chaturanga or upward dog. Keeping our head straight or slowly dropping our head back, making sure not to drop your head back too much. Keeping a tennis ball size on the back of your head. And slowly coming all the way down. This time we're moving our hands forward and we're checking our alignment here. Where our shoulders are is where our elbows are. So our elbows are not too far in front and too far back, but they're in alignment with each other. Having our hands down onto the mat, grounding our hands down, and we're inhaling, opening our chest, looking straight ahead, or opening our chest further, looking up. Staying here for 8 to 10 breaths. This position is focusing on our lower back. Breathing in and breathing out through our nose. And slowly on our exhale, we're taking that rest with our arms forming a pillow for our head. Staying here for a couple of breaths. And inhale, coming back up. Arms back beside us, checking the alignments with your elbows and your shoulders. Grabbing our hands. Inhale, opening our chest. Breathing in here and breathing out. Three more breaths. And on our exhale, taking that rest. And hands back beside us. From here, coming back onto our knees. Into plank and moving our hips up into downward dog. Stretching in downward dog for 5 breaths. And breathing in here and breathing out. And from here, we're inhaling, bending our right leg. Inhaling, lifting up our left hand. Coming back and to the other side. Bending our left knee this time. Inhale, lifting up our arm and our right arm. Coming back and to the other side again. Inhale. Coming back to the other side, bending the opposite knee, extending our opposite arm. And from here, coming back into our downward dog. Breathing in and breathing out. And slowly coming back into our knees. Sitting back down onto our knees. Extending our legs out into the mat. And slowly from here, we're going into our full bridge pose. So we've done our modified bridge pose. So we'll be first starting with one modified, and then if you feel ready, I'll guide you through the full bridge pose. So extending our arms out, slowly lowering back down, engaging our core, rolling our spine back down. When we're down, we're inhaling, extending our arms up. And for full body stretch, and slowly exhale. Arms down. So for a modified bridge pose first, bending our knees towards our sitting bone, keeping our feet hip distance apart. On our inhale, lifting our hips up, keeping our hands beside us. Looking straight ahead, not looking from side to side, as that's very bad for your neck. From here, keeping our hands beside us or interlacing our fingers underneath our hips. And from here as well, you can see if you can go a bit further, opening our shoulders, pushing our shoulders more together to go deeper into our bridge pose. And slowly, hands back beside us, rolling back down, going for a double knee tuck here. And slowly from here, we'll be going into our full bridge pose position. So I'll show you first before going into your full bridge. And then if you feel ready, you can go into it yourself. This pose is really good for working your shoulders, opening your back, and even strengthening your arms. Having our arms back towards our shoulders, having our fingers facing towards us. So checking that distance there, not having your arms under your shoulders or too far away, but keeping a distance just past your shoulders. Getting comfortable here, keeping our legs hip distance apart as well. So for the first step, on our inhale, lifting our hips up, with our hands pushing our head up, and we're bringing first our head down to the floor. So you can check your alignment with your hands, making sure your hands are straight. And we're staying here. If this feels comfortable, we can slowly push our body up. Staying here or slowly going on our tippy toes. Getting used to this position is really hard because you're really strengthening your back and strengthening your arm in this position. Breathing in here, breathing out. And then slowly, when you're ready, slowly coming down. First bringing your head down, coming back down onto our shoulders. And bringing our hands down. And slowly relaxing our legs down. So that's for our full bridge pose. Going in for a double knee tuck, just to massage your back. And really slowly, really pushing our legs, our knees in towards our chest to massage our back. And from here, bringing our feet back towards our sitting bone. Seeing how you feel, you can either go for your modified bridge pose, or if you feel ready, going for a second time into our bridge pose. So again, with our alignment, we're inhaling, bringing our arms up, having our fingers facing towards us, by our shoulders, checking your distance here, feet hip distance apart. First, we're inhaling, lifting our hips up, with our hands pushing ourselves up, first relaxing the crown of our head onto the mat. So you're first getting comfortable here to check all your alignment is correct, fingers nicely spread onto the mat, and then from here, inhaling, lifting up, staying here or slowly going on our tippy toes. Breathing in here, breathing out. And slowly coming all the way down, bringing the crown of our head down and rolling back down. Taking your time here. Extending our legs out to take a couple of deep breaths. Deep breaths in through your stomach and out. And slowly going for that double knee tuck. Tucking our knees in towards our chest. And from here, lowering our feet down towards our sitting bone, keeping our knees and our feet together, extending our hands out to the side, palms facing up. And slowly we're rolling our knees to our right side and looking towards our left. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, changing towards the other side. Looking towards our right side, our opposite side. Coming back to center and again towards the other side. Looking towards the opposite side. And for a deeper stretch, either staying here or we're extending our top leg out. Straightening our top leg out. Keeping both knees together. And relaxing our foot down. Bending our knee if you're in full extension. And coming back. Changing to the other side, and again staying here, keeping our knees together or extending our leg out. And looking towards the opposite side. And slowly coming back to center. Last time. Bending our knees, looking towards the opposite side, staying here, extending our top leg out. Keeping our knees together. And coming back. Last time to the other side. Looking towards the opposite side. And slowly coming back to center, bending our knees. And this time we're staying in our double knee tuck, or what's called happy baby. So for our happy baby, bending our knees slightly up, and with our feet, with our hands holding our feet. And then from here, rocking from one side to the other side. It's a very happy pose, this one. It's really good. Getting rid of any tension in our legs, in our back. And it puts a smile to your face. And from here, putting our knees together, hands beside us, inhaling, extending our legs up, and then very slowly lowering our legs down. Using that core. Coming down onto the mat. Going for Savasana, so feet to the edge of the mat. Hands to the edge of the mat, palms facing up. And slowly closing your eyes, relaxing your whole body. Relaxing your feet and your toes. Relaxing your legs and your knees. Relaxing your stomach, your hips. Relaxing your fingers, your hands. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your neck and relaxing your head. Relaxing your eyes. Slowly bring the awareness back to your body, wiggling your toes and your fingers, moving your hands and your feet, moving your head from side to side. Putting your legs together, extending our hands over our head for full body stretch. Keeping your eyes closed. And a big, big exhale, arms beside us. Slowly bending our knees and rolling over to our right side with our arms forming a pillow for our head. And staying here for a couple of breaths, keeping our eyes closed if you can. And from here with our left hand, helping ourselves up in a seated position. And if you can as well, keeping your eyes closed, crossing our legs, rubbing our hands together, creating heat inside our hands. And slowly placing our warm hands in front of our closed eyes. Opening our eyes in the darkness of our palms and slowly releasing our hands down. And namaste. Thank you for joining our yoga practice today.